Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas. It is a great day to call the Hogs. Then again, around here, they don't think there's any other kind of day. Particularly special when it's the opener of a new season for the Arkansas Razorbacks. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this. The Rams about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense is on the field for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys.
There he goes! He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line. The option look. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. To the air, it's Green. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rams offense will try to get something going with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Under fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Marshall. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. And the Rams send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. He'll keep it himself. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. They'll turn to the read option, looking for the first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Handoff from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Razorbacks in the hurry up. To throw, it's Green. Looking to the big tight end. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Powers through the defender. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They want to throw it. Got his man down the middle. At the 45, on his way. It's a seam wide open. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Explosive plays are great, but you got to finish the deal. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card. You saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations, because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Caught in the backfield, it's Marshall. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. To the ground with the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Dropping back, it's Green. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Grabbed over the middle, it's Blake. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Razorbacks are flying down the field. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down, get the conversion, move the sticks.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. From the gun, running back gets to give. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. That's the thing about this offense. You think you've got them backed up, and then you don't. 1st and 10 from inside the 50. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And man, that is a huge play for the defense because they had to stop the bleeding. On the very last play, they gave up an explosive one, and all of a sudden it feels like the defense is on their heels. But what a great job in an individual effort, winning up front, getting around the block, and getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play.
The Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. He now has 61 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. Pressure coming. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. And we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Punt is on its way. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Reading the option, it's Green. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just...
Wide open spaces. He's at the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Green. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now on the option. Now the pitch. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And the Razorbacks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. The pitch. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the option. He'll toss it. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need one more yard on third down. He'll ride his man on the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here comes the field goal unit. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. Smashes it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this team.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Creates a little space. Now this offense is back on the field. Leaves it with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
On the option. He breaks a tackle. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quick toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. And here comes the punt team. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
He's now piled up 68 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Quarterback empties his backfield. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Punts it out of the air. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Lanier. Turning it on. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Power football with the run. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Green. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Razorbacks want to move quickly.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
Back to pass, it's Green. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Blake. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance, and when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, pig suey.
Runs through a tackle. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Get it out on the screen. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. No huddle offense to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Winfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They'll go hurry up here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's the heat. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Hauls it in. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got a man. It's Washington. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Green. On target. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Finds his tight end. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Spits it out to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Green. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. The lead now 5 here in the second. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Content to run out the clock, the quarterback takes a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
The Razorbacks will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado State takes over the rim. Offense returns to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Release to the back. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Hunt is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Blake. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. And the Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. On the move, it's Hill. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Razorbacks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Here's the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Caught over the middle. It's Winfield. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Looking to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The give on the inside.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Marshall. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Marshall. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rams are on the move. Back to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Fires to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Just keeps slinging it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Marshall. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Open space at the 25. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Rams will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Rams, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Touchdown, Colorado State! They take the lead with the 6. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Green. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes a grab down the middle. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
Oh, he's got some space. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Gets it out fast. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And the Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Goes to the option. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. UMass has had almost no answers today, and when they have had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. A puzzling performance in Amherst. They're trailing by 31 to Temple. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to pop the draw. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. No fall off from the noise or intensity from this crowd as we start the 4th quarter. Rush is on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
The Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Green. Makes the grab, it's Blake. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Washington. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Oh, he's got a chance. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Catch in the middle, it's Lanier. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Complete in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Rams will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Blake. Nice move to keep running. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Trying to set up the screen. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Running to the left. Fighting off the defender. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Rams in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury tent.
On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the right. Got his man all by himself. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Rams are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Rams with the 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They just keep firing. They're working that left side. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they've moved out front here in the fourth. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. He'll do it himself. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick completion on the out route. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Lanier. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. On 3rd and long. He'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Rams will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows.
Breaks into the open. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Green. Pulls it in, it's Washington.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Razorbacks have pushed it inside the 20. He'll keep it himself. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em, and they hooked a W in this one. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. Although nothing compares to a top 5 duel, a revealing outcome with massive implications, men.
Yeah, how about that? He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Turning it on. Touchdown, Rams! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. That's reeled in. It's Blake. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw. It's Green. Using the quick game. He gets a pickup of 6 before stepping out of bounds to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. The short hands. It's Washington. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. To the air on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Razorbacks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead of you.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have